hope you guys are doing well. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I do regular pick-a-card readings here a couple times a week. So I invite you to join my community by subscribing to my channel and sharing your stories in the comment section down below. We'd love to read your comments. We'd love to have you as a part of our community. And if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for staying subscribed to my channel, you guys. I appreciate you so much. I love my regulars. As always, thanks for tuning in. So today's reading is how do they feel for you, okay? So how do they feel for you? We've got 3 decks for you to choose from. We've got the first one is the Mood Tarot, second one is Barbara Moore, and the third one is Cosmic Cycles. So over here we're going to look at is, we're going to pull the emotional barometer cards to get a couple of specific feelings on how this person feels about you. We're going to pull archetype cards to see who they feel that you are, right? Who they feel you are. And then I've pre-shuffled Wisdom of the Oracle, tea leaf cards, and then I forget the name of the other oracle cards that I got. Love Inc. A Lover's Oracle deck. That's what, from the Encoding Shamanic Peacemaker, okay? So those will be done as well. And then we will clarify with the tarot card all things intuitive card, messages from your person, and the numinous deck, so we can get some signs and different things like that. And then over the extended, we're going to get advice from the Moonology deck. Love that Moonology deck. I find it very practical, very helpful. And then we're going to get you know, sexy messages. Honestly, I intended to get sexy messages for all 3 groups, but unfortunately I think I forgot to get sexy messages for group 3. Sorry, group 3, but I think you're gonna love it anyways, okay? And so I don't know what's going on, but all the groups, well, I don't want to give it away, but I'm just saying there seems to be a shift in the air, and I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Also, you guys have noticed that people are picking the same numbers over and over again, and that's cool. If it's resonating with you, stick with it. But don't sleep on group 1. I feel like people are missing out because I noticed the majority of people choose groups 2 and group 3. So if group 2 and group 3 don't resonate with you, you know, maybe check out group 1, okay? But it doesn't matter to me. I just noticed that, and I'm just like, the last couple of weeks, group 1's been just, wow. I'm like, it's hitting it out the ballpark, thinking really fantastic readings. And I'm not just talking about today, I'm just saying like in the last couple of weeks. And I'm thinking to myself, that's the group that gets the fewest picks, I guess, because people want to be different and don't want to take the obvious choice. They want to jump over here. But yeah, if you feel drawn to group 1, do honor that, okay? Or just do what you want also. So I think that's it. Yeah, and then the extended we'll get more messages and more oracle cards as well as the romance angels. But let's get started and help you pick. The timestamps are down below. Remember, it's a general reading. It won't resonate for everybody, but just take what resonates, forget what doesn't, okay? There's a playlist, or several playlists linked down below for you to choose from should this reading resonate and you just want to watch some more of my readings, or if this doesn't resonate and you want to try a different reading. But without further ado, for group 1, I think that we're going to use excuse me, the peacock ore for the stone to delineate for group 1. And for group 2, going to use the green calcite stone, group 2. And for group 3, excuse me again, goodness, going to use the Aura Quartz crystal, okay, and that will be for group 3. So pause the video if you need more time, and you know, just use your intuition to pick, or use random.org, which is linked down below, or whatever method. I know some people use a pendulum, and other people have their own little systems that they like to use. Just thank you again for tuning in, everybody, and welcome to my new patrons. Welcome to my new subscribers. Remember to hit that subscribe button if you do like the video. It does keep me here. It does keep the channel going. Show the support for the channel. Comment down below if the reading does resonate with you. I'd love to hear about it. And remember to hit that like button, and we're going to get started with group 1. Welcome, group 1. Thanks for tuning in. So think about your person, the one on your mind, angel spirits and guides for the strongest collective energy of everyone's tuned into group 1. How does their person feel about them right now? Please show us what we need to see to understand how group 1's person feels about them right now. Oops. How does group 1's person really feel about them right now? We've got solitary. Also being drawn to self-pitying as well. So I did see melancholy while I was shuffling. So I do feel like sort of a lower kind of vibe from your person, them not being in the highest of spirits right now. Yeah, I am getting it's because that they feel lonely. And like even if you guys are together or if they're in another relationship, you know, they still feel lonely, they feel solitary. So all is not exactly, you know, they feel like something is missing. Because I pre-shuffled the tea leaf cards, and at the back of the deck I was drawn to notice Beryl, although I didn't take it. It says you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals, and I feel like that's what your person is feeling like sad about. Let me turn this rain down. I can't decide if it wants to be loud or not, but I'm really drawn to this first part of the card. So it says, because our culture places such a high value on sociability, it can be deeply awkward to have to explain how much at certain times we need to be alone. So you could be dealing with an introvert, because introverts need to be alone in order to recharge. I mean, that's just their natural personality. It's nothing personal against anyone. Or, you know, even extroverts need time to recharge sometimes. Like the card says, you know, our culture, speaking mostly of Western culture, but more cultures than that, have a high value on sociability. So people act like they always have to be on, so to speak, interacting, socializing, being available to others. But sometimes you just need a break from that. You need your space, and it can be difficult to get enough, you know, time to yourself. But I feel like that's because your person there's something hurting your person. You know, there's something that's not quite right in their life. So let's find out what they're feeling self-pity about. Let's clarify self-pity. Like, how is the person feeling? Now you can take this as flip-flop it around, because it is a general reading. If it sounds like this is what you're going through, then these messages could be for you, okay? It works that way as well. But I'm wanting to know, I'm getting for the majority of you, this is your person, how they feel. Not necessarily about you, I'm just reading what comes through. But this is how they feel. So why are they feeling self-pitying? Okay, they are blocking their heart. They are focused too much on status and security. Back of the deck we have the Death card, or shiny new shiz in this deck. Yeah, this person's needing to I'm feeling drawn to the message on here. These are funny little messages from the mood deck. It says, somebody wake up that sleepy hoe so I can go to town and get my new skin suit. Okay, they're irreverent. It's funny. I like it. Sorry if it offends. But yeah, I feel this has to do with them needing to go. This is a card of transformation. It's telling, you know, somebody wake her up and move her out of the way so I can go to town and get my new skin suit, which is like, so that I can transform, right? So that I can make some change. So it's possible that you're, well, for a lot of you, honestly, because of the oracle cards that we got, your person is in a third-party situation, or in a third party doesn't have to be another person. We've got pentacles here. The third party could be their work and their money, concerns over work and money, too much focus on their work, too much focus on building, on trying to be the emperor with this emperor wannabe card. Too much focus on that, okay? Here it is, third party. So that's what I feel like I was meant to read, that little box, which I normally just ignore those little boxes unless I'm drawn to them. I feel like it's because, like, telling someone or something to get out of their way.
None shall pass. What? None shall pass.
So they can have this transformation, and feeling conflicted about it. There being other people involved, outside interference. When what they really want is a sense of peace and calm, and to feel in control, and to feel a sense of harmony, and to, you know, just be supported. Okay, so yeah, we've got, you need to defend yourself. This person's feeling like, and again, this could be you as well, but I'm reading it this way. This person's feeling like they need to defend themselves, that they got a shield up on their heart. And so Maybe you're fighting or arguing with this person. If that's the case, then you'll know that this person's being defensive towards you. This is validation. They feel defensive towards you. If you guys aren't fighting and arguing and this has to do with work or some other third party, then this is how they're feeling towards that. Okay. We've also got knot. So I feel like this person has like a knot in their heart, a knot in their stomach. They're feeling like unsuccessful plans because there's somebody in the way, right?
None shall pass.
Somebody wake that sleepy hoe up so I can go to town and get my new suit so that I can transform. There's unsuccessful plans, okay? So if this isn't resonating and you know that there are no money concerns or no there's no third party interference on your side or on their side, then maybe choose another group or go to the playlist down below and choose another reading. But this is what I'm getting. Yeah, so you could be hearing, you know, news about that soon. News is on the way that this person is coming towards you because they remember you and you're on their mind, okay? So let's find out. I'm going to get an archetype card to see how this, like, who this person feels that you are, okay? So we can make it more about you. Who does this person feel that you are, the viewer? Who does their person feel the viewer is? We've got king, enlightened, benevolent, leader, benefiting those in your charge, okay? So they're feeling like you are a king or a queen, that there's something about you that is like royalty, that you are enlightened, that you are good-hearted, because benevolent is about being a good person, and that you're a leader, but you do it in a good way, in a benevolent way, right? That you help those or you benefit those who turn to you, who look up to you. You don't use anything to your advantage like that, right? We've got God. This person thinks very highly of you guys. Your person thinks that, or feels that you guys are really upper echelon, top notch, cream of the crop, okay? Because we've got, again, benevolence, like you're a good person, you're compassionate. This is a card that says recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. So this person feels like you're on high, like you're high above them perhaps, but there is something that is really sort of, I'm hearing supernatural about you, okay? So some of you could be readers, or there's just something really good. I mean, even if you're not into mysticism or spirituality, you can still have an aura. People can sense another person's aura, even the most skeptical among us. They call it, you know, vibes, they call it whatever they call it, but what it is your energy, and this person feels that you've got like really big and really positive energy. So this person thinks very highly of you. It feels like, has very positive feelings towards you and about you. Okay. And this person could be feeling like getting a message from you with the message in the bottle here. So that, you know, that did come out in reverse. So when we read it in reverse, what we read it as a protection message, saying that somebody here could be refusing to, you know, see the signs because they want things to be a certain way. They want things to go their way. They could be refusing to see like red flags or that this is basically like somebody not listening to their intuition, not getting the message, and that something might not be right for you is basically what that card's about. But then we've got awaiting your arrival. So I feel like it's meant to be read in both ways. This person is waiting for news or waiting to send you news because news is on the way. So this person could be feeling like news is on the way from you and they're awaiting your arrival. But there are red flags in the situation, which makes sense if you consider that we've got some third-party energy here or some outside interference. Okay? This person could be wanting to, you know, go out and have fun with you. They're awaiting like an invitation to go and do something that you both enjoy, to hang out, to have fun. But, and And this person really wants that because they do feel like something is lacking in their life. They also feel like they have to defend themselves against something. So let's get some more cards. So what are the red flags here? Oop, don't fall. What are the red flags that... Like, let's clarify the red flags, please. Okay. You guys still here? We've got 2 swords. A red flag I'm getting is confusion or indecision, feeling overwhelmed. Overwhelmed by the need to make a compromise and not knowing how to make that compromise, or plans to make a compromise not manifesting. Okay, we've got the King of Wands. Why is King of Wands here for red flag? And we've got the Four of Cups. Yeah. So it's basically somebody that is not emotionally available here. If this is your person, like, that's a red flag. If this person, I feel like they feel that they bring baggage to the situation, that they get overwhelmed, that they get confused, that, I mean, they kind of feel like they're on par with you. We saw that they think of you as a god, or they feel like you're a king or a god. I feel like they feel like they're pretty close to your status, as being on the same level as you. But that they're not sure you're going to accept their offer or their message, or that you're going to send the message, which would be a message about having a new beginning, a new start. In order to be the magician, to manifest a new beginning, to use your resources at your disposal, to take inspired action, you need to take your mask off and stop letting fear hold you back, and stop being withdrawn, and stop blocking your heart. So this is what this person feels like they need to do. This person does have a natural sort of skepticism to them. And I feel like they are watching you and looking for clues on how to have this new beginning with you. Clues on how to communicate with you. And I think they just like to watch you because they look up to you and they admire you. That as well. And we've got the, the Six of Cups, which is a very sweet card. So it's like this person is feeling that if it's a possible red flag, or I'm not getting so much that it's a red flag, but it's possible concern, like it worries them that perhaps they're going, see how the little boy is offering her a cup. She says no. See the no? This is what they're afraid of, that you have already got, things that you're taking care of, that you have enough friends or love or anything of the, that nature, and you don't need any more. Either way, like, they're afraid that you are going to reject their offer, to accept a gift from them, or accept an offer, a communication from them, an invitation from them, that instead you're going to be cold towards them, okay? So this is what's concerning your person, feeling like that you're going to resist them, basically. Okay? That maybe you're just going to friend zone them. And for some of you, maybe you like your independence, and that's another issue. Your person might be feeling like you're wanting to hold on to your independence as well. So how else does this person feel? towards group 1, please. I'm changing direction in my life. I know I took advantage of you, but I learned my lesson when I lost you. Yeah, there's this energy of this person, you know, blocking their heart. It could be too that they feel like you're going to perceive that as a red flag, which, let's face it, it is, especially if they've done that to you in the past. But just like we saw with the death card, your person is changing direction. So they're changing direction. It's just validation. How do they feel? They feel like changing direction. They feel the feelings that one feels when they're changing direction, when they're transforming, when they are making a big change, maybe ending this third-party situation, moving on from something, experiencing a rebirth and transformation. And that's good, because if this person took advantage of you in the past, then you would want them to change from being somebody that would take advantage of you to somebody that could be honorable towards you and loving towards you. Your person feels like you are their soulmate. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. So they're letting you know, as if in answer to what I just said, that they want to honor you. They want to be loving with you. They feel like you're their soulmate. They want to show you acceptance, love, and respect, and they want to do that unconditionally. And we've got apology at the back of the deck. You can expect the apology that you want to hear. This person is planning on how to apologize. They feel like apologizing to you.
Actually, I came to beg your forgiveness. At the first test of honor, I betrayed your trust.
And underneath that, we've got finances. Financial challenges are affecting this connection. I do feel like this person focuses a lot on money and work, or maybe you do. For some of you, this could be a divine counterpart connection in the form of a twin flame, and I'm also being drawn to the card underneath that, acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. We've got patience in reverse underneath that. I'm feeling drawn to read because I feel like the time for patience is wrapping up for you, group 1. If you've been patient with this person, if you've been waiting for this person to change or waiting for there to be some sort of a message or offer from them, I feel like you are not going to have to be patient for much longer. That you will be getting that evidence of their change, and you will be getting a message from them, and you will be seeing this person sort of addressing some of their concerns, okay? And apologizing for some. So that's what I've got. Are there any other cards that want to come out for group 1 regarding how their person feels about them? Let me do the Numinous deck. We've got Uranus Revolution. So breakthroughs, brainstorming, originality, insight, awakening, innovation, reform. So this is just about transformation and change again. And freedom. Somebody here, maybe you both like your freedom, but you can be free together. It's more freeing to be with somebody that you get along with, that's right for you, your soulmate, than it is to be in a situation for security or like intellectual reasons. That makes you feel trapped and alone, okay? Also, we've got the unexpected, rupture, edge, diversity, and lightning. So this could happen quite unexpectedly, you hearing from this person. We've got 9th house, seeking. By the way, Uranus is Aquarius energy. 9th house is Sagittarius energy. We've got 9, which is the number of wrapping it up, endings, and seeking. Foreign travel, adventure, higher education, faith, belief. So some of you, it's your faith and your belief that has brought this connection to coming together again, or to you attract contact from this person. This person could be a faithful person with strong beliefs as well, who likes to travel, who has aspirations. Some of them could like to write and take risks, but that is what we're getting with that. We've got North Node, destiny. This person, again, feels like you are their destiny. You guys are in a soul school together, okay? This is a learning curve you've gone through. It's not always the greatest. It's disruptive. It can be challenging, to say the least, but you guys are maturing, and your person feels like this connection is maturing. It's coming to fruition, that you guys are each other's destiny. This is a process. You guys have both been patient on this path, but now it's blossoming, and it's becoming something more, okay? So this is what I've got for you. At the back of the deck, we've got love. This person loves you. They think you're beautiful, harmonious, that they can have a harmonious relationship with you. Romance, charm, receiving. They also think that you are sensual. This person probably has a taste for the finer things in life, or you do, because you came out as the king, and king wears those really lavish garments and jewelry and things. So this card is about luxury, wealth, diplomacy, magnetism, value, pleasure, adornment, attraction, indulgent taste, adoration, and style. Your person could be a Libra as well, because Venus is the ruler of Libra, and we've got the idealist Libra here underneath. And again, it's about cooperating, people pleasing, being choosy, judgmental, flattering. We've also got Aries, the radical, underneath there. So some of you could be Aries as well. So maybe you guys are opposites. Or it looks like on the outside that you're opposites, but really you have more in common and you're more compatible underneath than it seems, is what I'm getting and feeling guided to say. So follow me over to the extended if you feel guided to. The link for that will be down below. We're going to find out some more about how this person feels about you. I'm going to pull some more of the emotion cards, as well as get more clarifying cards and more messages. And we will look at the Sexy Messages deck as well. But if this is where we part ways, also I'm going to get the outcome, because I like to do that lately, getting the outcome and getting advice so that it can help to correct the path that you're on if it's less than optimal. But if this is where we part ways, thanks for tuning in, guys. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate you. If you'd like a private reading, contact information is in the description box. If this didn't resonate, feel free to choose another group. If it only partially resonated, that's fine. If it did resonate a lot and you feel like sharing, I'd love to read your comment. Leave me a comment. Otherwise, hit the bell to receive notifications so you can get a notification when I upload my next video, which is looking like it's going to be messages from your person. So that will be the next video. And I'm probably going to do charms with that one, because I haven't done charms in a while. Otherwise, again, thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks to my patrons, Instagram followers, all my subscribers, everyone who likes and comments. I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you next time. Welcome, Group 2. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So go ahead and think about your person, the one you came to the reading for. Angel, spirits, and guides for the strongest collective energy of everyone who's tuned into Group 2. How does their person feel about them? How does their person really feel about them? We've got odd. Does they feel you're awesome? How does this person feel about Group 2? And we've got obsessed. Odd and obsessed. Okay. So it's a pretty good start, I think. I think most of you would probably be happy that your person is feeling like you're awesome, and they're obsessed with your awesomeness. And I'm really being drawn to this obsessed card. Yeah, I just feel like I'm being guided to say that, like this first paragraph talks about, that this person isn't just mildly or casually intrigued by you. For some of you, they're not quite in love either. Although for some of you, I'm getting that they are. But what this particular feeling, this card's describing the feeling, and feeling is something, feeling obsessed is something between being more than casually obsessed with somebody and being in love with them. It's like a crush. So this, you could be here for your crush, or yeah. So this person, you know, how do they feel about you? They're returning your crush. They have a crush. They have a crush on you as well. So with this card, you know, I know sometimes the word obsessed can have mixed feelings, right? People can have a mixed response, like thinking that, you know, is some sort of a, like a You situation, the show on Netflix, or where it's sinister. This card talks about this particular feeling on this particular card. It's not a sinister term. It's just more that this person has a crush. They're intrigued by you. They think that you are awesome. Okay. They feel like you're like the stars in the sky, right? That's what feeling odd feels like. When you stand by the ocean and you're overcome by the emotion of how small you are in comparison, it's kind of like how this person feels about you. Okay? You make them feel more alive. You make this person feel more alive, and you reduce, you know, their suffering. Like, being alive for the majority of humans comes with a good deal of suffering, and that, I mean, it's been described as the human condition. And you know, you make this person's life more tolerable, more livable, right? You alleviate their suffering. You alleviate their burdens. The unfair, like the card says, like the unfairness of existence is reduced in your presence. So that's very interesting, very good. I am getting like, why does this person, are they kind of in between, you know, feeling like they're like very intrigued by you versus but not quite in love? That makes sense in light of the oracle cards I pre-shuffled that come out, because we've got, on the one hand, sacred union. Okay, so this person does feel this deeper draw or pull to you, like it's a sacred union. But on the other hand, it's like friends question mark, like what is this? There seems to be some sort of confusion from your person as to what exactly this is. They feel, I mean, they do have a great passion for you from the tea leaf cards, tulip, great passion. But for some of you, this could have, I mean, you could be broken up from this person with the broken ring. Perhaps like this is an ex-spouse, or just you're broken up or parted ways, because it says parting of the ways in either romance or business. So just take it how it resonates. Now, this person is facing having to see the truth about the situation, and they're very, very intrigued about what they're learning, but there is still this question, like, what are we? I have this great passion for this person. I feel like I can grow old with group 2. I'm trying to figure out the truth of the situation. So, like the owl watches, your person is watching and trying to make sense of it, because see, this cage is open where his heart would be, and there's a bunch of little hearts flying out of his cage. And so it's like this person is opening up to you. Okay, they're opening their heart to this connection. It's like they are sort of evolving past wearing just a mask, or you know, this connection is deepening past just friendship. Like I said, it's more than friendship, but what is it? And so there's like this person, your person, opening to the truth of what it is. And so let's look at some tarot cards, I think. Actually, I wanted to get archetype cards. Yeah. So this will be who your person feels that you are. Does group 2's person feel that they are spirit? We've got mystic. So some of them feel like you're a little kooky, to tell you the truth. That maybe your connection with spirit or the divine is a little bit unusual for them. They're not sure exactly what to make of it. And so maybe you're like, you're into tarot, or you're into astrology, or you are a witch, or you wear like interesting jewelry, or you follow the stars and things like that, read your horoscope. So there's something about it that your person feels like they're not sure that your connection to the divine and like what you're into is sensible, I guess is the way to put it. Okay, I'm getting that. And group 2, we got seeker, but they do see you as somebody that has a thirst for wisdom and truth wherever you go. So it's like you're on a mystical or spiritual path. And maybe this person is just more conservative or practical or traditional than you, and they feel like you know, what you're into as you're on this like journey for wisdom and truth, what you're into along that path, what you're exploring, what you're learning about, you know, how it's affecting you. They're just not they're just not entirely sure how real, I guess, is the right word, it is, okay? So let's put this aside. And let's get the tarot cards, and I think I'm going to use, what am I going to use? Thought I knew what I wanted to use. Oh, here it is. I think this is Barbara Moore's tarot. So, how does this person feel about group 2? There's that passion with the Knight of Wands. This person's feeling passionate towards you, wanting to give you a message or make you an offer. This person is starting to see the truth about the situation, and that this is worth exploring because of the strong passion that they have for you. It's something that they want to tell you, a message that they do want to deliver to you. This person wants to have an honest communication with you about something here. We've got the Six of Pentacles. And the Judgment card. Got the Six of Wands. Ace of Swords. And Judgment. I'm sorry, and Strength, clarifying Judgment. So hopefully you can see all of those cards. So right away I'm getting that this person wants to communicate with you that they want another chance. Okay, if they have, I mean, we saw the broken ring here. There could have been a breakup. We've got the Eight of Cups at the back of the deck. This person is feeling like expanding this connection with you, feeling like dating you, feeling like impressing you, showing you like that they can be, you know, that they're a winner. They feel like showing you that they are a winner, that they understand now that they have truth about this connection. They're wanting to communicate with you about the give and take in the connection and what they have decided with regard to what you bring to the table and what they bring to the table. So like what they've decided about this connection and its mutual benefits. Okay, so this person does have a lot of passion and desire for you, and they do desire and feel like, you know, gaining your support and your admiration, and they want to give you support and admiration as well. This person could be moving here. If this is a third party situation, they could be moving away from the third party, because we've got Broom, new home, new attitude. And then we've got Eight of Cups. So this is a card of leaving, walking away. This is a card of leaving illusions behind and walking towards that Ace of Cups. Okay? So first it's about finding out what makes you happy as an individual with the Nine of Cups. And then and getting those wishes fulfilled, which allows for you to have an emotional new beginning. And I feel they want this new beginning with you. They feel they want this new beginning with you. Okay? So and that's the truth of the situation. We do have the older woman card here, so you could be an older woman watching, or the third party could be an older woman, your person could be an older woman, or feminine energy, depending on. But it says dealings or relationships with an older woman. Yeah, that's the third party. Somebody here is involved in a third party situation, or this is somebody who is in the friends group, a mutual acquaintance, something along those lines, potentially a water sign, but doesn't have to be. Yeah, it could be a mother figure as well, your person's baby's parent, or a wife. The Queen of Pentacles can be described as that, earth sign energy. Okay, so that's what I'm getting there. But and we saw that broken ring there, so it is showing like a breakup with regard to a commitment. And So no more giving to two people. It's about giving to one person. Your person has clarity on who they want to give more to. They've seen the writing on the wall with the Judgment card. They've gotten a wake-up call about their life's true purpose, and they want to be with the person that makes them feel the strong. This is Leo energy. You could be a Leo with the Judgment card, that scorpionic energy. We've got more earth and fire here as well as air, but and water, everybody. But the major energy on the board is the Strength card. Clarity about strength. So clarity about what's going to make them happy, what's going to, where the self-love is going to come from, where the unconditional love is going to come from, and being courageous enough to face their destiny. Okay, so I do feel like this person feels like you know, you're just awesome because you are somebody that is courageous enough to face your destiny, somebody that's courageous enough to not care what people think, to keep your ego in check, to be balanced within yourself, to hear your calling and go for it, to go set out on your truth seeking. Okay, and I definitely feel like they feel like that is awesome. You're awesome for doing that. Okay, and so what are they obsessed about? Okay, we've got the Three of Swords. So if you've hurt them, they're obsessed about it. If they've hurt you, they're obsessed about it. An ending, they're obsessed over the ending. So, you know, if there's been an ending in this connection, they're obsessed about that. Okay. We got Four of Wands here. Yeah, and they are obsessed with, you know, with their home, with the possibilities here, with a reconciliation or reunion. The Four of Wands is a card of reunion. Okay, so it's like after a painful ending, perhaps caused by a third party of some kind, they are making some changes, big changes, moving on, having a rebirth. So I see, you know, regardless of your situation, a rebirth in this situation between the two of you. The person feels like you are their Four of Wands, that you are somebody that feels like home to them, that you bring peace into their life. Like I already said, this person feels like you're a place of refuge. You're like a sanctuary to this person, that you guys can really break ground on a stable future together. Maybe this person is moving in with you or feels like moving in with you, because we saw the Broom card, new home, new attitude. And also in African cultures, jumping the broom is getting married. So there's marriage affecting perhaps this connection. It's like this person is wanting to reunite with you, because they feel like you guys, like you're the stronger person. Like if they have a choice, you're the stronger partner, and that you guys can actually be stronger together. So let's get some more clarification here. So how does this person feel about group 2? They're healing. They feel like healing old wounds and childhood issues that need revisiting. Integrity. Does the situation align with your morals and values? So it's like they're cutting out any behavior that makes them feel like their values are questionable, their morals are questionable. Like they're asking themselves this question, you know, is being involved, for example, you know, being involved in a third party situation, does that align with my morals and values? Is this the kind of person that I want to be? Okay, and it's not. That's why there's transformation here. There's been there's been a wake-up call. The universe has shown this person something, shown them the light about who they're really meant to be with, who they really desire to be with. And that's you, the person that they feel is awesome. So they're asking themselves that question. We've got denial, detach with love to clearly see the truth. So this person had to be shown, you know, it needed to be done. This person needed to be shown. Like the universe had to step in, because we've got three major arcana cards in one column, which is showing big universal energy. So it's almost like whatever's happened in this connection to your person regarding how they feel, it's like it was something that that came like from outside of them, okay? And I say that loosely because nothing really, well, I won't say nothing, but few things really come from outside of you. Everything is generated from within you, and then it's reflected in the outside world. But sometimes spirit, the great spirit, the universe, whatever you want to call it, does make moves on our behalf. And this was to help your person get out of their denial, to clearly see the truth. Apology. And the truth is they owe you an apology. So you can expect the apology you want to hear. So if you were drawn to group 1, this is similar reading, so go ahead and check out group 1 as well. This might be an extension of group 1. We've got regret at the back of the deck here as well. This person feels remorse for the way they treated you. We've got spiritual lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. This person feels like you are in their life to teach them a spiritual lesson about what it means to be truly strong, about taming their basic instincts, about getting balanced within themselves, also about loving themselves, because you loved them so generously, so abundantly. Wow, time's up already. And intuition, you already know the answers you seek. So it's like all along this person intuitively knew that you were special to them with that twin flame card. This person could feel like you are their soulmate. Just opened up on marriage. So some of the, like I said, this relationship could involve marriage. Somebody could be married, but I see, if that's the case, I see that person getting out of the marriage, and it says, this relationship is moving toward a sacred union. So that's just validation that that's where this relationship is moving, regardless of your marital status or their marital status at present. This relationship is moving toward a sacred union. Okay, so something fell, but yeah, we've got frying pan here, trouble, accusations. So I want to clarify that before taking it over to the extended. Why is troubles, accusations here regarding how group 2's person feels about them? We've got the Queen of Wands. So that's fire sign energy. And I don't know if you're fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or have it strong in your chart, you may, this may be talking about you perhaps being upset with this person. Like this person feels like you will or you have been very emotionally upset with them. Perhaps, you've accused them of infidelity, or you've just gone cold on them, okay? And we've got the Three of Pentacles here. And this can talk about waiting in the wings. So maybe, there was a third party waiting in the wings, or you accused them of a third party waiting in the wings. This person could have denied it. But, some people think that if you can't prove, like, what you're accusing somebody of, that means that they're justified in denying it, because they don't know for sure, right? But that's BS. If it's a lie, it's a lie. And somebody doesn't need to prove empirically, how they know something. And you just knew this intuitively for some of you. And this person was like in denial about, your understanding of what was happening. And could have lied to you, denied that they were married, or denied that they were otherwise involved. And so there's trouble that has resulted as a result of that. Your person is really feeling like maybe there's some unfinished business related to the trouble that they caused, or whatever troubles occurred in the connection, and that needs to be addressed before this can move to the next level and this cycle or this spiritual lesson can be completed. the back of the deck, we've got the Sun card. That doesn't negate the love that this person feels for you. You know, the Queen of Wands and the Sun are very warm cards. They're very warm feeling cards. So it does feel like, you make this person happy. They feel like they can have success with you. They, I really feel like this person wants you to, you know, recognize them for the success that they are and what they can bring into your life, as well as they want to give you some good news and the recognition that you deserve. Okay? And that is that you're the best, okay? And so they do want a new beginning here with you. A new beginning, fresh hope in the connection, to take a chance on a new path here, go on this adventure with you, or continue this adventure with you. So let's look at the Numinous deck. I'm going to get some messages too. I keep going over on time. Group 1 was super long. Well, at least the extended was. It was good. For me, this is like watching a movie or something. Okay. So I found it good, but you know, that it's draining when I go too long. So that's why I'm worried about time. Just FYI, but we will get you some messages. How do they feel about group 2? You know, what happened between us wasn't personal. Please don't take it that way. And your patience and hard work will pay off, I promise. Okay? Then we've got, it's safe for you to make a move towards me.
Take him. Like that.
So if you're considering making a move towards this person, they're saying it's safe for you to do that. They feel it's safe for you to do that. Okay? So that kind of answers any sort of question that one might have, that, you know, there would be trouble if you were to talk to this person or anything like that. That's not going to be the case for the majority of you. This person's saying it is safe for you to make a move. They understand that you've had to be patient with them. That patience, for those of you who have been patient and will pay off, they're saying that what's happened between the two of you is not personal. We got the High Priestess here. It was a spiritual lesson. So on some level, whether they're intuitive, now who's being kooky, okay? Because your person sees you as perhaps a little bit odd because of your mysticism or your interest in those things. But now they're the ones being mystical, saying that what happened between the two of you wasn't personal. Don't take it that way. And what are they referring to? They're referring to the spiritual lesson. Okay? They're referring to the spiritual lesson. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. And part of that spiritual lesson, for those who are curious, is learning to trust yourselves. For your person to learn to trust themselves, their intuition, and also just to trust in such things. And for you to trust in yourself more as well. We've got Cancer, the doula. So some of you could have Cancer strong in your chart, but it says feeling, sympathetic, comforting. So this person is wanting to comfort you. They feel nostalgically towards you. This goes along with that Four of Wands for me, that this person feels like you are their home, that you're like the right person to share a home with, that you're like perfect like wife and mother material here, that you're intuitive. They could, you know, want to have a child with you, or you might have a child with them. They do feel protective over you in this connection. Some of you could be night owls, but they do feel like there's a tender connection between the two of you, that you're caring, that there is some sort of a intuitive and emotional connection, a highly emotional connection between the two of you. You could be telepathic, you could be psychic, you guys could be communicating that way, but they feel like they really feel sentimental over this connection, like you're family to them. We've got Capricorn, the boss. So this is like, these are counterparts, because we've got Cancer and Capricorn, which are opposites in astrology, but they're very much like the Strength card in that they're very complementary. Okay, So the Empress is the mother of the deck, and so is Cancer. And Capricorn, you know, it is the boss. And just kind of like the king of the jungle. And so your person feels like you guys complement each other well. So if this is describing, you know, a person, it's describing somebody who is serious, authoritative, ambitious, realistic. Yeah, I do get this as more your person, since they're seeing you, they feel like you're the mystic. They're more, you know, realistic, right? We've got to be careful with the term realistic, because sometimes it's just a euphemism for pessimism, right? It's just an excuse to be pessimistic. I'm being realistic. Oh, are you really? Are you? Okay, so we've got structured, traditional, wise, enduring, accomplished, badass. Ooh. Majestic, competent, prepared, down to earth, corporate, reserved, rigid, disciplined. Okay? I just think this person feels like you guys will be stronger together. If you're not together, if you are together, they're with you because they feel like you guys are stronger together. That you complement one another. You guys fill gaps. You know, like Rocky Balboa says about Adrian.
Oh, gaps. She's got gaps, I got gaps. Together we fill gaps.
And when asked what's the attraction, he says, she's got gaps, I got gaps, together we fill gaps. So it's like they feel like you are that good balance of feminine and masculine energy. And they feel very passionately for you. So we've got tulip and great passion twice here. Performance, entertainment, creativity, costume, love affairs. Some of you, this could be a secret affair, but or it could have been, but this also talks about pleasure and parties, children, humor, romance, and disco ball. Disco ball. Interesting. Just kind of reiterating what already came out. We've got the 8th house, intimacy, but it's more than just passion for this person. They feel like being intimate with you, making a real investment. The Capricorn, or the boss, does not make an investment in another person unless it's really likely to pay off. Okay? Now, the patriarch of my family, grand patriarch, I guess you would say, because it's my granddad, is a Capricorn. So I'm pretty aware of how they function. He's very much one. And we don't always see eye to eye, but that's okay. It says, but like I said, this person sees you as not only somebody they have passion for, but somebody they can be intimate with, they can make an investment in. This could be quite an intense person or an intense connection. And this is about contracts, wanting to tie it down, not wanting to just, you know, not wanting it to just be a waste of time, right? Wanting it to amount to something. Also, it's about secrets, mystery, obsession, inheritance, kundalini energy, stalking in the underworld. So that is scorpionic energy, right? Yeah. Yeah, so this person secretly wants to, they want to marry you, they want to tie you down, they want to have a home with you, they want to sign a contract with you. They might be being mysterious about that, trying to hide it, but it's there nonetheless. Could be watching you as well. First house, self, physical body, outlook, self-image, life philosophy, consciousness, opinions, awakening, self-awareness, arrival, expression, gateway, entry point. So this is your person. I feel like they are seeing this more clearly. They have been blinded by the light. Now they have illumination on the fact that, you know, they need to communicate with you. You guys have to have a new beginning. You have to talk. You have to have a meeting of the minds, powwow about this, about your ideas, and to overcome conflicts and to bring mental clarity to one another, because that's what's called for here, for each one of you to be taken care of in the ways that you individually need to be taken care of. Okay? Getting on the same page in terms of your life philosophies and things like that. Also, since it's first house and we've got Cancer and Capricorn here, somebody, you know, could have their ascendant in Cancer or Capricorn. And then we've got 11th house, the edge. I believe this is Aquarius energy, yes. So yeah, this could be a friend or somebody that it never got past the friends or friends with benefits type stage, or an association or acquaintance, but That's just a could be, but this is, you know, a card of ideals and causes. So, and this person has, you know, they have hope in this ability of this connection to start up, to become something new, to transform. And they're willing to do something that's kind of unusual for their character, and that is to rebel against certain things which would have held them back or held them back before, because they're intent and they're focused on the future. So they're wanting to do something with you. And this is about tribe as well. This is more than just about you two. It's if it's a spiritual connection, higher level soulmate, that makes sense. It usually has a ripple effect and affects everyone around you guys. And that's like one of its purposes, to help transformation. You guys are like a catalytic sort of couple, or that is what that's what you would be. Okay. So if you reconcile with this person, if you come together with this person. So this is about renewal. So it's saying that, you know, likely you will with this renewal card. Inner resources, basic instinct, motivation, personal power. Also, I'm getting self-actualization. I almost said it with this card, but I felt like, you know, I don't know. I was gonna wait until I'm a little stubborn sometimes, and so spirit needs to tell me something twice sometimes, unless I'm really feeling it, for me to say it. And so this is just validating self-actualization. You guys coming into your own power as individuals through this relationship. Okay. Very deep stuff. So it's about rebirth as well. Also about suspicion, obsession, intensity. We already saw your person or you is quite intense, and a reckoning. So just like clearing things out. There could also have been something taboo or extreme about your person or about this connection. I'm getting something to do with the mysticism. Might be sort of taboo for your person. But at the back of the deck, we've got Ascendant. It doesn't have to be that, by the way. It can be something else. Just listen to your intuition on what that could be. And then in the extended, maybe I'll pull a card to see if we can clarify that. But I do get that this person's outlook, worldview, the way they express themselves and their attitude is, you know, is part of, you know, what is growing, and what is awakening, and experiencing a self-awakening, and experiencing a renewal and a rebirth. So if this person has had a negative attitude towards you in this connection, then that is changing for the better. So I'm going to take this over to the extended. The link for that will be down below. We've got Mercury underneath that. Communication, words, thoughts, analysis. Yeah. You are their muse. They think you're awesome. Again, it's about waking up, awareness. We saw that with the Judgment. So follow me over there if you feel guided to. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate you. If this was your reading, please hit that like button and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, you can hit the bell to receive notifications when I upload my next video. And the next video is going to be messages from your person, where we're just going to pull a bunch of messages to communicate with your person to find out what they're thinking, feeling, and what's going on with them. Otherwise, please leave me a comment down below. If this was your reading, I'd love to read your comment. If it wasn't your reading, that's okay. Maybe choose another group, or check out my playlist linked down below if you'd like a private reading. My contact information is in the description box as well. And thanks to my patrons, those who follow me on Instagram, those who follow me to the extended, you support the channel. Everybody supports the channel just by tuning in, and I appreciate you. I'll talk to you next time. Oh, over in the extended, we're going to get advice from the Moonology deck. We're going to get more messages. We're going to get some more cards on how this person feels about you, as well as the romance angels, and what else? Another oracle card, I think for group 1. Something about the relationship came out as fairy tale, so I used the fairy tale deck. So whatever oracle card I'm being drawn to use for you guys, I'll do that. And then the sexy messages deck. So I'll see you over there. Welcome, group 3. Go ahead and think about your person, your love interest, the one you came to the reading for. Angel, spirits, and guides for the strongest collective energy of everyone who's tuned in for group 3. How does your person feel about them? How does group 3's person feel about them now, please? We've got odd. They think you're awesome. And for group 3, how does your person feel about them? And we've got needy. So they're feeling odd and they're feeling needy. Excuse me. I wonder which one. Put this away. I'm really being drawn more to this one. Okay, we'll get into this needy. Maybe it'll come out in the reading when I start pulling other cards. But I feel like the odd card is sort of like calling me a little bit more. And let's see. I'm being drawn to this paragraph here. You know, things that have up until now been looming so large in our minds. What's gone wrong with the Singapore office, for example, a colleague's cold behavior, the disagreement about patio furniture is cut perfectly down to size. Local immediate sorrows are reduced. For a time, none of our troubles, disappointments, or hopes have very much significance. Everything that happens to us or that we do is of no consequence. From the point of view of the universe, we are granted a perspective within which our own concerns are mercifully irrelevant. So it's like, it's just saying that when you feel odd, it puts all of your, petty concerns, the mundane problems of day-to-day life into perspective. So you feel like you do that for them. It's like no matter what's going on in their day-to-day life that's mundane and annoying and redundant, it becomes less significant in comparison to you, okay? So it kind of explains why they're needy, of you, because you do this for them, and that's a very beautiful gift to be able to give to anybody, whether you realize you do that or not. So who does your person feel that you are? Let's look at the archetype deck and see who this person feels that you are. For those who have tuned in, who does their person feel that group 2 is? We've got child nature. Okay, so sometimes, honestly, getting more of the, what came out in reverse, which says that for like a very, very small percentage of you, you might not be the nicest person sometimes. Maybe you don't recycle, because this talks about not being nice to people or to the environment. But I am being more drawn to the light attribute. This is what I'm really being drawn to more so, which is kind of a relief. I'd like to think that my viewers are higher vibrational. So, but this is honestly what I'm being drawn to. I would read the shadow if I wanted to, or felt drawn to. I feel more drawn to this. It says friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. And we've got exorcist. So there's something about nature here. You could be an earth sign, or you like nature. Maybe you've expressed this to this person. For those of you who do recycle, that is, which is 99% of you are nature lovers, whether you recycle or not. Like, you're not necessarily against nature anyways, and this person feels like you are somebody that frees yourself and others of destructive impulses, okay? So maybe you weren't the nicest person to them in the past or to other people, and they saw that, maybe you lost your temper with nature or with a pet or something like that. I don't know why I'm getting that, so only take what resonates. But the point is that with the exorcist, it's like they are seeing you freeing yourself from your destructive impulses, whatever those might look like, okay? Whether that's impulses within yourself or, yeah, I'm getting for the majority it's impulses within yourself. And it said you're starting to develop more friendships and better communication and a better relationship. With your true nature is what I'm getting, but nature outdoors as well. So I feel like this person finds that... They find that awesome. Yeah, they do. Well, I think this person, maybe you've leveled up, maybe you've glowed up.
Sandy?
Not only just like on the outside, but on the inside. The needy card, the part that I'm being drawn to, is this person's fear of rejection. So it feels like maybe this person is feeling maybe a little bit threatened, or like, that somehow they're no longer enough because you're getting rid of people and things and impulses within yourself that aren't so positive. You're focusing more on the positive now rather than the negative. And this card talks about a trigger of insecurity can be apparently small. Perhaps the other has been away at work for an unusual amount of time. So like if there's been distance between the two of you, if one of you works a lot or there's just distance, then this can trigger insecurities. Maybe you've acted needy in the past towards this person. Just take it how it resonates. Or this is how they're feeling. I feel like it's more like to do with them. Maybe it's been a while since sex took place. Maybe you were cold to them the last time you saw them. And yeah, there's something to do with like low contact, no contact, or just a little coolness towards one another here that has triggered your person's neediness, especially in light of your awesomeness, okay? So especially in light of your awesomeness. It's like you dwarf this person. Set these to the side here. And it feels like they feel like you have improved and like you're not putting up with anything anymore. Yeah, some of you are making excuses or have to not see this person, or if you've been distant from them, they're viewing that and feeling like that's excuses. If it's the other way around, you can flip it because energies can be vice versa. Apply it how it resonates to your situation. Maybe they made excuses. But I am seeing that your person feels like you have found successful outcomes to your problems, and that goes along with that Exorcist card. And some of you could be spending more time with your family, affairs with your family. So this person feels like you are spending time with family, perhaps that you have been tempted, maybe tempted away from them. I think they are tempted by you as well, and that the situation requires careful handling. The card says situations in the balance require careful handling. Okay. All right. I'm definitely getting that too with the, because the Imagine card from the Wisdom of the Oracle, number 20, it talks about that. It talks about somebody leveling up. See how it looks like this is like a spirit rising up to the moon. It looks like the face of God here, and this spirit is rising to heaven, into the clouds. So that's what it is about. It's about like you have really glowed up. This person feels like kind of like you're a dream come true, okay? That you've really come into your own, into your power. They're really seeing you in this highlight here. So this person's thinking about you, daydreaming about you, imagining you, and imagining you to have all the traits that they would want in a person. So let's look at the next cards we want to get here. We got let's get the tarot cards. We're going to use the cosmic cycles this time. How does group 3's person feel about group 3, please? Got the King of Pentacles. We've got the Six of Pentacles. So somebody here, an earth sign masculine energy, could be you, could be your person. They are wanting to give generously to the connection. They are wanting to participate in equal give and take here. Your person feels like that you could have a mature and stable relationship with one another, that you could support one another. Also, this person, you know, they could do well for themselves, like security-wise, money-wise, in terms of their status. And if it sounds more like you, then apply it that way. But this is how they're feeling, you know, towards you, that they want to give to you with the Six of Pentacles, being a card of generosity and giving. It's also a card of, you know, it's equal give and take, right? Because this man is giving them money, dropping some coins in the guitar case, but they're doing that in exchange. He's doing that in exchange for their music, right? So it is equal give and take. It's an energy exchange. So if this person has not participated in an equal energy exchange with you lately, then they want to, because we have the Temperance card here. Yeah, punctuating just what I was saying, the Temperance card. Wanting peace in the situation, wanting a resolution, wanting to, yeah, it's really about, you know, finding a peaceful resolution is what the Temperance card is about. And that comes about through patience and balance and self-control. So we got strong earth sign energies. Somebody could have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn in their chart. Don't have to, and this is Sagittarius. Getting fire energy there. So I feel like your person could be feeling like you are this balanced person. But let's get some more cards. How else does this person feel towards group 3? We've got the Seven of Swords. And this person could be keeping an eye on you. Maybe they feel like you're keeping an eye on them as well. We've got the Page of Pentacles, okay? But for some of you, aside from checking pick a card readings, you're really not keeping an eye on this person. You're focusing more on your own pentacles, your own work, your own money, your own interests. And then we've got the Seven of Wands, okay? So yeah, maybe some of you guys work with this person and you have to sneak around to be together with the sneaky energy of the Seven of Swords. Like you just have to steal time to be together. You have to steal a moment alone where you can be alone, to talk to one another, to flirt or anything like that. So I'm getting there. If it's not that you work together, it could be because there's family involvement, like we saw here with the Tree card. Affairs with your family. So maybe you have to sneak around in order to see each other or talk to each other as much as you would like to because of family disapproval, or even if family does approve. Maybe your person has a family, or you do, and you know, maybe this person is your boss. Just take it how it resonates. A lot of different people watch, but they're feeling tempted by you, and so maybe they sneak around, and this is a sneaky secret affair, and they feel like they would have to take a risk to be with you. Regardless of scenario, they feel like they would have to take a risk to be with you. And so I feel like they're like evaluating the situation to see how they could do that. They're sort of patiently evaluating the situation. I feel like, too, for some of you, this person wonders if you could hold your own in a relationship with them, like financially speaking, because they want to know, because Paige is a younger energy, and she's only got that one pentacle, and he's got a bunch of pentacles, and he's the King of Pentacles. So there's this sneaky 7. So some of them are like feeling like, wondering if you would just settle for them for security, status, or money reasons, or if not that, if you would be able to just, you know, hold up your part of the bargain in the relationship. You know? If you would be able to hold up your part of the bargain in terms of the relationship's responsibilities. And so this could actually make your person feel a bit defensive with that seven of Wands. Like they have to protect themselves. Interesting. Let's get some messages from this person. We've got 5 of Wands at the back of the deck. So underlying conflict, maybe a little bit of an ego battle going on between the two of you, or there is some sort of preparation going on between the two of you. And whatever it is, it's like trying to figure out the best way to do it. But whenever you're just trying to work with somebody and the stakes are kind of high, if both people have a strong ego, then that can create some discord, a little bit of conflict that needs to be resolved. Could make somebody feel defensive. But it's interesting that this defensive card would come out underneath the Temperance. And it definitely has to do with stability. It's like you could offer this person like spiritual, emotional, mental stability. You know, stability within themselves, like inner stability. And you bring a certain peace to this person's life. But there are other areas that would need work, like work, finances, home, the ability to share responsibilities, that sort of thing. But before I say more and put words in your person's mouth, let's let's look at my messages to see how this person feels about you. How does Group 3's person really feel about Group 3? Can you please forgive me so we can move forward? Interesting. Okay, so that Seven of Swords is sneaky energy. Maybe your person took something of value from you. It's like you didn't have a lot to give in the, you know, like to begin with, being just a page, if that's you, or it could be vice versa. But then they could have, and I hope that's not true, could have taken something from you, and it doesn't always only have to be like a thing. It could be your time. Could have wasted your time. Taken your confidence from you, or just made, perhaps like made you settle or tricked you into settling for something that was less than what you deserved. But in either way, this person's saying, you know, can you please forgive me so we can move forward? And forgiveness was a theme, is a theme that's been coming out a lot lately. Let's see what else. How else does this person feel? They feel like asking for your forgiveness. How else do they feel? You make me so happy that no one else compares to you. Yeah, you are a very harmonious influence on this person's life, you know, like the music on this card, like the balance and the yoga pose on this card. There's something about you that is quite charming, quite patient, quite grounding, and that's sort of like youthful. There's some sort of like youthful or kind of ingenue kind of energy about you, something newish about you. Maybe they've never dealt with somebody like you before, not that much. And either way, it's this person feeling, like they said, like no one else compares to you. This one popped up as well. Sometimes I still let my ego get the better of me, and that makes sense with that Five of Wands at the bottom. So it doesn't mean like anything that I've said here, it's not to offend. If I said like this person's questioning or feeling defensive about your motives, perhaps for some of you, or wondering, you know, just not even with any ill intention, but just curious about how you guys will hold up in a relationship going forward if one of you makes a lot more than the other or something. A lot of that stems from the ego, and the ego stems from fear, right? So this is how they're feeling too. Yeah, and that goes along with that needy card. Some of you don't have a lot of money or a lot of resources. Maybe you're just a lot younger than this person, or you just don't value the same kind of things or money and status the way this person does. They still think you're awesome as a person, but it's coming across on their mind. And it could be in this person's imagination. If you guys have been long no contact, they really don't know what to think. But I feel like if you guys have been apart, it's like with the Imagine card, like imagination is giving way to manifestation soon. Like there's going to be something solid and tangible happening, perhaps a phone call or an offer, some sort of contact here with that Page of Pentacles. And they might have to do it in a sneaky kind of way, depending on the circumstances. They might let their ego get the better of them or be a little defensive, but that's going to vary depending on the situation and how many people are trying to interfere in this connection. Okay? It would serve you guys both right, and I need to say it because I'm hearing it, to put your egos aside and be diplomatic with one another. Of course, maybe you can't control them, but you can take that advice for yourself. I think this person feels like I said, like you have glowed up in some ways, that you've cut out some negativity from your life, and I think they feel like you are going to improve their life for the better. I think they imagine you having all the qualities of what they've always been looking for, you know, in a partner. Okay, and they feel like it can be a successful outcome, but it does require balance and careful handling. Let's look at these other cards that come out. Yeah, we've got I miss you. So if you guys are apart, your person is missing you. Feel like they miss you. And I'm coming for you.
What are you doing here?
I came to rescue you.
So this person is coming for you. You're going to get a message from this person. You're going to hear from them. They're going to be in your life, okay? So whoever, yeah, like maybe you're trying to manifest this person, but either way, this person is coming into your life. I'm coming for you. Because both this card and this card talks about that. Okay. I know I'm missing something. Oh, here we go. How else does this person feel about group 3, please? Yep. Finances, financial challenges are affecting this connection. Chemistry, the attraction you feel is mutual. You make this, yeah. You make me so happy that no one else compares to you. This person does want to give to you. If they let finances be a reason, or what did we see earlier? An excuse to not honor your connection, then they're no longer doing that. They are changing as well. They are improving as well. Fate. They feel that this is a destined partnership. So they're coming for you. And it's like, even if they have to be defensive to protect you and this connection against competition or against outside interference or haters, because 7 of Wands is really about protecting yourself against haters. Okay, it is. Because before that comes the Six of Wands, which is somebody riding on their high horse, being supported and celebrated. And the 7 of Wands is like he's having to defend himself to the press. And the press is usually hating. So, yeah. People are going to have things to say probably. That's part of the tricky situation the other card talked about. But your person feels like this is a destined partnership and it's meant to be, so they're coming for you. Okay? They're coming for you. All right. Let's get another one. How does this person feel? Boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed now. Yeah, because this person does still have a bit of an ego problem. And so, you know, also just needing boundaries to fend off any competition on either side, you know, to protect the connection. This person feels like enforcing those boundaries to protect this connection and to protect you. Decision, it's time to decide about this relationship. Now, this person's decided to come towards you, but the ball is in your court, because forgiveness, forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. So some of you need to decide if you want to forgive this person, you know, for whatever they've done. You have to decide if this person makes you as happy as you make them, and if you want to continue dealing with them. Got new love. A new love or recommitment to love is developing. Yep. That's what I'm getting. How does this person feel towards group 3? We've got Pisces, the mystic. So imaginative, compassionate, healing, empathetic, mystical, adoring. Definitely get this person, you know, adores you and feels like this connection, well, they feel like it's fated. That's like kind of like magical. And imagine, we've got imagine here. That's a dreamy sort of state to be in, and this card talks about that. Also enigmatic, spiritual, emotional, escapist. You know, Page of Pentacles is quite enigmatic. Is quite, I mean, this is earth energy. And yeah, maybe it can be a little escapist because it hasn't fully grown into the grounded power of earth yet. But there is something that's quite, you know, like I said, ingenue, something about this card. I believe that the archetype that goes with the Page of Pentacles is the same one used to describe Marilyn Monroe. So it's like that kind of a thing. Or even like Pip from Great Expectations, if you guys know that story. And he was in love with the rich person, right? Yeah. And he had to remake himself in order to be with that rich person. And that rich person that he wanted to be with in the story didn't want to be with him, was just like leading him on for a long time, denying her feelings for him. And then, you know, he just said to hell with her and made himself a success. And then she went through, I think, a bad marriage or something like that. And then they ended up winding back up together again in the end. Now, that's just an example. Also, like Rose from Titanic, I think, is a Page of Pentacles. This is somebody that does have a spirit of freedom, that does not perform well when they're being monitored too closely. So again, I feel like I mean, there's a big difference between the Page of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, right? So I feel like you know, one of you, probably you, is more of this mystic energy. You know, is more like empathetic and dreamy, but I mean, you've captured this person's imagination, even if you are a bit impractical. And if you're the practical one, then flip it around. How else does this person feel about? We've got 9th house energy, Sagittarius energy, foreign travel, adventures. So maybe you like to travel. Maybe this person feels like traveling with you. Maybe you're an adventurous type person. You've gotten higher education, perhaps, or you just have a strong faith and belief in the things that you aspire to. Okay. Some of you could be real risk takers as well, and seeking. So the Mystic and Seeking actually came out from different decks in one of the previous readings. So if you were drawn to watch more than one, then maybe watch more than one. We've got 4th house roots. Family, home, background, comfort, cooking, inner world, real estate, shelter, self-care, rejuvenation, habits, and shells. This person feels like taking care of you, providing for you. Oh, and they definitely feel like having this with you. Again, there is still this question within this person if you will be able to be an equal partner to them. But I feel like they do feel like you can. They have hope that you can be an equal partner to them. Okay? But they're just redefining what it means to be an equal partner, right? People bring different things to the table. Like I said in group 2, pretty much group 2 is like I got this whole explanation of what I'm talking about in group 2. So it's like, just because somebody, like, I don't know, it just seems like a lot. Okay, yeah. So I don't know if your person wanted somebody that made like an equivalent amount of money to them or something like that. But this person is seeing your value, you know, is greater and can't be measured that way. That's just an example. Let's get another card. How else does this person feel? Just group 3, the sun. They feel like you're the sun. Yeah, like the world revolves around you, that you are awesome. You dwarf this person. You could be a Leo or have that strong in your chart. Essence, energy, self-awareness. You make this person more self-aware. You make them happy. Sun card's about material happiness, joyous outcome, and success. You raise this person's energy. It's like you're a life force. You're a spirit of creativity. This could be describing your masculine as well, as the sun is masculine energy. But there's, yeah, because this is about childishness and ego as well. And we see that your person, I feel like both of you got an ego, to be honest, that they clash with one another sometimes. And you have to pull away from one another, take solitude to recover. But also it's important that you express yourselves. And there's this real feeling of being self-sufficient. Also, this could, your person could be a father, or you could be a parent, or they would have to be a parent to your child, something along those lines. Maybe they want to have a child with you. How does this person feel about group 3? We've got Saturn wisdom. So I'm getting this old soul energy here with the Saturn card. It's going along with that Page of Pentacles. Well, all the Pentacles for me, it's Capricorn energy. So you guys could have that in your chart somehow. But with this, it's about structure and discipline and tests, ambition. Like, this is the energy of that King of Pentacles for me in this reading, because I feel like this is your person wanting to be grounded and practical and self-controlled and mature and traditional, realistic. Somebody here, if not your person, then you. But in order to build something, and then the other one's more mystical and more into like higher education or their imagination, which imagination is the highest form of intelligence. You know, I'll never argue against imagination. Let's see. 11th house. And so Aquarius energy, the edge. It's probably my Aquarius moon in Ayurvedic. I'll never argue against imagination. Friendship, group, creativity, community, hope, discoveries, startups, rebellion, experimentation, the future. So this person does feel like to be with you, you guys will have to rebel against something, get creative in how you come together. But they really do feel like with you, they can have like a tribe or a family with you, that you guys can discover your common goals and start up something that can carry this relationship, yeah, into the future with the 7th house at the back of the deck. 7th house is relating. Okay, so this is Libra Venus energy. It's about relationships, partnerships, marriage, and even like companionship, being best friends, even opposition. You can be opposites. Opposites attract. And then as long as you guys can come into balance with that Temperance card, and share and relate with one another, and be just to one another, and be socially aware of each other, that you guys can really start up something that you can build into the future together. So this is what I've got for you, group 3. This is how your person feels about you. I'm going to take it over to the extended, and the link for that will be down below, where we're going to get some advice from the Moonology deck, but also we're going to get the outcome, because I want to, and I like to, and I'm going to do that. I like to get the outcome. That's one of the things I'm actually really studying. Cards can have a different meaning when they're in the outcome position. Well, they do, right? All the cards, if you use positions, for those tarot nerds out there like me, then you know that it does change the meaning, but outcomes especially significant. So I've been doing that, but we'll get sexy messages over there, as well as more message cards, an oracle card, romance angels, and find out more about how this person feels about you. But if this is where we part ways, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Please hit that like button if you haven't already, and subscribe, and hit the bell to receive notifications when I upload my next video, so you don't miss it. I am uploading next messages from your person. You know, messages from your person. What would they say to you if they had no fear and no filter? That will be next. If this was your reading and you feel like sharing, please leave me a comment. I'd love to read it. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact information is down below in the description box. Thanks to my patrons, my followers on Instagram, and everybody who sits through any kind of ads or donates to the channel, even just for being here and tuning in, liking, subscribing, and commenting. Thank you guys so much, and I'll talk to you next time.